Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite new tools, and that is Asana. I love it because it helps me get stuff done and make sense of the mess that game development can be by helping me schedule and plan out all of my milestones, as well as crowdfunding campaigns in the future, getting reviews on my games, and just making things easier. Isn't that what we all want? Asana, as you can see behind me, has a web app as well as a mobile app. I've got it on my iPhone. The mobile version doesn't have this handy dandy little calendar, but it does have the tracking and the communication and everything else that comes in the package. And I've just found it to be a huge resource when it comes to planning out my projects and dealing with all those little bumps in the road that come along with them, as well as staying in communication with your team. So let's take a look at Asana, and maybe you'll decide that it can be as helpful to you as it is for me. So let's dive right into Asana. So this is today. It's marked by a little calendar icon, and you can see that we are on the calendar pane. Now hold on really quick, because this is worth it. I'm going to reload the website, and it is going to behave. There we go. So you can see that they have a little fun with some of this. Reticulating splines is in there for those of you who grew up playing SimCity, and it's just a nice little touch. And that's one of the things that made me fall in love with Asana, is all of these nice little touches. So let's get started in what we can do. You can have a team of up to 15 people for free for the limited accounts, but you of course get more features if you pay, and it's not actually too hefty a price tag if you've got like a big project you're working on with tons of people. But 15 people is a lot, for especially for indie teams. So here's me. I am the project owner. In the free version, you can have up to 3 projects going at one time, but you can have at least as far as I've found, an infinite amount of tags. I have a lot up here. It just helps me kind of filter and define my projects. So if I want to, I use this one to keep track of the videos and other stuff I'm doing for geekBOLD, and I can sort like all of my actual videos, any blog posts that go with that, any workshops I'm doing helping people out, anything that's just purely like creating a document, like the viral crowdfunding guide type stuff goes in there. I can keep track of my crowdfunding things, and then I can go to my overall dashboard and I can make sure that none of these conflict with each other. So if I've got a video planned for geekBOLD, it's not going to conflict with something on my freelancing calendar. It's kind of like having your own personal assistant take care of a lot of these little loose ends for you. That's it for today, GBs. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you showing up and getting your geek on. If you've tried Asana and learned any other little tips or tricks I missed in the video, please let me know in the comments below, as well as your favorite productivity tools that help smooth out your game dev. If you found the video useful, be sure to like and subscribe, and why not share it with somebody else? You don't want to miss an episode as we dive deeper into tools and tips and tactics that'll help make crowdfunding and just game dev in general easier. Speaking of which, you can grab the viral crowdfunding guide following the link below. It'll be on the website, and you can get that totally for free. Be sure to catch the next video as I go through my 5 favorite apps, crowdfunding must-haves. They help preserve your sanity through the campaign, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. I will see you in the next video. Let's make games.